Shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting. Lions Den. I am Yahweh Sap. I camp out with Lion Den Hawan Ben Yashawada in Jacksonville, Florida. But first, I'd like to say a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the Akims, and to the women and children. Kal Halayim La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Ha Roka Kodash Mahamah. In the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and in truth. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder Hawan. Salutation to the Akims who are on the four corners of the earth. And to the women and children, Shalom. Well, this popped up on my phone here and it says, warning, military on the move. Okay? And the title of this lesson, fear not. Okay? Let's take a look at this.
Military, tanks, aircraft swarming different cities in the U.S. right now. Tons of people worried what's going on now. Is it really true? In Idaho, lines of tanks on the road. Military aircraft in Florida? Yes. Techie military aircraft hovering over neighborhoods in California? Happening. Pictures, video of that. Big question is something going on? Is this something for you to be worrying about? I'm going to get you all the information that you need to know about this that's out there right now. Coming right up. Several states of the U.S. right now, with media buzz stating tanks and military recorded traveling throughout several U.S. cities, military helicopters in California, Idaho, Philadelphia, Florida. Breaking news today, tank group on the highway in Idaho Falls. Let's show you some clips of what's going on in each of these locations, and then I'm going to give you both sides of the situation here. A lot of people out there reporting a one-sided speculation on this and not giving you both sides of the story so you can determine what you think's going on. And as we go over this, we've got a lot of subscribers out there, a lot, and a lot of people are active in the comments down below. Please let us know what you're seeing in your areas and what you think is going on. Lots of discussion should happen about this topic because there's a lot of things that aren't being said, a lot of unreported sightings and dealings revolving this. Definitely should make for a good discussion. So first of all, the two biggest buzzes right now, one is Idaho Falls, several tanks being spotted going down the highway. So there you can see it going down the road, huge tank, lots of people driving by these tanks. You can see it's manned, lots of folks. Look, there's a guy spraying in his field on his four-wheeler. Tons of tanks in a row, in a line, and then there's a bunch of pedestrians doing video of it. Idaho Falls, I believe that was on Saturday. Very fresh, very new. Everybody's questioning it, wondering what the heck's going on. The next really big buzz is in Larkspur, California. A lot of people reporting about these crazy-looking Osprey military aircrafts hovering right over neighborhoods where kids are playing in the streets. Some say are frightened because they've never even seen an aircraft like this. Let's take a quick look at a video that was posted on Twitter. So here you can see lots of neighborhood kids hanging out, running from this thing, not knowing what the heck's going on. Here's another one coming down a very populated neighborhood type street, hovering right above. I personally have never seen one of these things in real life, so these things are fairly new. I'm not sure. Let me know if these things are normal to you guys, but this is definitely some advanced looking military aircraft to me. I'm aware of them, never seen them in person. I can't imagine what it would be like to see them in person. It'd be pretty crazy. But look at that, hovering right over houses, right over people. And there you can see neighborhood people running from these things, probably frightened, a little uncertain about what the heck is going on. If I saw these things hovering above my house, I also would be like, what the heck is going on? This is definitely not normal. And another big buzz is a stealth B-2 bomber cruising right through the city in Florida. Here's some video of it right here. Now check this thing out. Here you can see beachgoers, the city down there, all the buildings. This thing is cruising through, just chilling its way through, making a spectacular view for so many people. How normal is this? Are stealth bombers supposed to be cruising between buildings and and over the top of beaches like this, unheard of. A lot of people questioning what's going on with all of the military movement right now. We're not done yet. Philadelphia, tanks rolling through Philadelphia, reports of that. Here's the video I found on that. So as you can see, very busy.
Robinhood is an investing app that lets you buy and sell stocks and ETFs, all commission-free.
So as you can see, very busy city situation. Folks on sidewalks watching numerous tanks roll through the middle of the city. Bizarre. I don't think that this is normal for anybody, seeing the tanks roll right through the middle of the city. And yet again, another military movement that most people are saying this isn't normal. What's going on? Something's happening. So here's the thing. We've got two sides of the story here. Let me give them both to you. Now, before I give you what a current Marine has to say about this, let's go over what they're saying. They're putting it out there like this. Several military tanks were spotted across multiple states. On Saturday, the clip of the sighting spread across social media like wildfire and garnered views in huge numbers. Several social media users commented on the viral clip, and you're going to find this type of statement everywhere. Again, several tanks spotted, social media on fire. Why are they rolling tanks into the streets of cities? Is something bad about to happen? But here's what they're saying. Summer National Guard training is usually 2 weeks every summer. Sometimes it's a series of 2 weeks exercises. How do you not know this? It happens every year. Hundreds of military vehicles crossing from point A to point B. So this is what some of them are calling the cover-up. Like the T-Alarm channel on Twitter says, all is well. The undeclared military drill is ongoing.
Okay, let me stop at this so I can do the lesson. I'm sure that the guy that he was going to read about in the ex-military, from what I saw, he's going to talk about that. The kind of equipment they're having going into the city, though, is very strange, okay? I want to go to Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. And slack it for that, but I got to have space so I can do my lesson. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yet I will help thee, yet I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. You know, I hope that the so-called Negros Latinos, American speckled birds, who are seeing these things in their town or in their city, or receive this lesson, that they wake up and start repenting, okay? Because things are going to get real bad. We're getting closer every day, more and more. I want to go to Song chapter 91, verse 5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrows that fly by day. Yeah, you've seen them already, right? And they're carrying their, most of these, stoke playing or whatever they call it. Pretty sure it's carrying, weapons and stuff, right? Bombs, missiles. Verse 6, nor for the pestilence that walk in darkness, nor for the destruction that wastes at noonday. Verse 7, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come near thee. Right now, this is gonna, he's talking about the 144,000 chosen elect and 1/3, right? Now, we don't know who they are. I pray and hope that I'm one of them. I pray and hope that my elder and the archons of his camp, okay? Women, and also the women's and children's. But some of us going to be, thrown in FEMA camp and beheaded. Not all of us, though. Okay? I'm going to go to verse 8. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold, see the reward of thy wickedness. And that's what we're waiting for. To see the wickedness be removed from the face of the earth. I want to jump to verse 9. Because thou hast made Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Verse 10, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come near thy dwelling. Verse 11, for he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. Woo! It's going to get real ugly, you know. People are going to be dropping dead around you, right? People are going to be so confused of what's going on, running crazy and screaming. Verse 12, they shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Yeah. That's why it's so important to come back to Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai, so you don't get dashed on the stones, okay? Because it's going to get real ugly. It's going to get real violent out there. Jump to verse 14. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name. Verse 15. See how important the name is? And we know it by faith, okay? He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. Verse 16. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Wow. See how powerful and mighty Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai are? Then we go to Psalm chapter 5, verse 11. Give me a minute. But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. See how important, man. That's a powerful name. We keep telling you so-called Negros, Latinos, American speckled birds, wake up, stop drinking the Kool-Aid, okay? Because that CHIP, it's around the corner. The digital currency, they're working hard at it. That's going to come. Now, it's not going to hit around the world like they were lied to, and that's how come they're going to come, rushing like a flood, right? Because they got to bring the population down to begin with anyway. So it's going to get ugly out there. Verse 12, for thou, Yahweh, will bless the righteous with favor, with thou compass him as with a shield. Yeah, we need his shield. We need his strength, okay, to protect us and to stop the madness of these Edomites. What they're doing to the food, the air, the water, the land, the clothes, the money, to the people, to the animals, to the trees, right? Even the earth is fed up with the Edomites. Even their own kind, Edomites, are fed up with Edomites. I want to go to Psalm chapter 33. I'm going to keep this short. Verse 17. And horse is a vain thing for safety, neither shall he deliver any by his great strength. Yeah, no matter what weapons they have, how much they show their power, it's not going to save them, and it sure is not going to save us going to them to protect us. Shalakia. Verse 18, behold, the eyes of Yahweh is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy. Yeah, better run to Yahweh Shai, you so-called Negros, Latinos, Nicans, and speckled birds. 19, verse 19, to deliver thy soul from death, and to keep them alive in famine. Yeah, hunger, okay? I mean, ain't they making this, what they call it now, impossible meat, right? And now I just saw YouTube today that people are coming out that do they're either work in the field or they know about what they're putting in the food and those impossible meat that promote health problems. Okay, it's getting crazy. Where was I? Verse 21. For our heart, our mind shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. Yep. Want to go to Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 21. There shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. Right? Mischief, bad, disagreeable, right? Giving pain, right? Because that's what they're good at. Right? They have to keep you in chaos, in confusion, in hunger, right? Because they want to have total control. But they're out of control. That's how come Yahweh is going to turn loose Yahweh Shai. When he comes back in those so-called UFOs. In the Bible they call them chariots or clouds. And remember, Yahweh Shai is not coming alone. He's coming with a host of angels. And that word host means army, by the way. Psalm chapter 27, verse 1. Yahweh is my light and my salvation. Who shall I fear? Yahweh is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Right? So even if we have to die, which some of us are going to die, there's no need to be afraid of what these wicked bastards, Edomites, are going to do. I mean, we're going to have some kind of fear, but Yahweh Shai is going to keep us still. Right? As long as we don't bend and we keep the name close to our heart and our mind. Verse 2, when the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat my flesh, they shall stumble and fall. Wow. You heard that? Yeah, you're going to have people eating one another. It's going to get real ugly, man. Psalm chapter 46, verse 1. Yahweh is our refuge and strength, a very pleasant help in trouble. Verse 2. Therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. Right? The mountains, the government, right? That's what the mountain stands for, government. Okay? They're going to be removed. What do you think is going to happen when those chariots, you see them all over in the air? They're going to be zapping left and right. Right? Disintegrating the wicked. I'm going to leave it with John. Give me a minute. Chapter 17, verse 15. Yeah, their tactic, it look like what they're doing is reconning, studying the area, you know. And I'm sure they're also getting ready, you know, for whatever's going to happen with Russia and China. But what a way to take two birds with one stone, right? And say, oops. All right, verse 15, I pray not that thou should take them out of the world, but that thou should keep them from evil. Yeah, from taking that sea hip. All right, verse 16. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Verse 17, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. That's right. I couldn't help it. The Spirit moved me. Let me go, verse 18. As thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world. Okay? So, in other words, Yahweh Bashin Yahushua is in control of all things. Okay? Even though we're getting closer for the Edomites to make their last move to bring in the cashless society, right? Digital currency, the invisible money, and then the sea hit. And then after that, he turns loose Yahweh Shai. And then watch how fast the clock starts ticking. I hope that this was edifying. And with that, I'll say Shalom.